We the North in Toronto, but they're even further north in Minnesota. It's cold up there, and it's even colder if you're Coach Thibs, because they just showed you the front door, and it's snowing. So, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna ask you straight up and down. Everyone knew he had to get fired, but are you intrigued by the timing? Why now, Nikki Davis, after a 20-point win? You've already gotten rid of Jimmy Butler, you beat the Lakers by 20, you've got a couple wins under your belt, and you pull the plug.
I think the plug was pulled a long time ago. He's the most miserable human being I've ever met in my life. Does he ever smile? I don't know. I just think his time was done. I think they made that decision a long time ago, and they just wanted to get it done with as soon as they can get it done with. And they probably had an escape clause with him. They probably made an arrangement with him. They'd do it and make him look a little bit better going out.
Like let him get a couple wins and then we'll fire you?
But I think, well, no, just like get him out on a good note as opposed to on a bad note. But he had to go. Like the team was not responding to him in any way, shape, or form.
I think they had a plan in place. They had a date that they wanted him out, whether he won or lost that game.
Get him out.
No
That's
different.
what I think too.
You got to go. That's your day. That was the last one. So,
I mean, I thought he was the wrong choice in the first place.
Agreed.
You know, to bring in an old school guy when you have these young players playing a new style of basketball, the fit was wrong from the beginning. But I am puzzled by the timing. And the fact of the matter is, they made the playoffs last year. It was the first time in like 15 years. It is puzzling that they make the move now, and you hand the reins over to someone who really doesn't have a lot of experience. We don't know much about him.
There could have been a mutiny, though, if you get them there.
There definitely could have been. It ended poorly for Tom in both Chicago and Minnesota. My question, is this guy an NBA head coach ever again, Dan? Yes or no?
Yeah, he's probably going to get another shot as a coach.
Diva?
yeah, that's how it works in the NBA.
It is because it will be a veteran-laced team. It will not be a bunch of young guys.
I'm going to go ahead and say no. I think the league's slowly learning its lessons, and I think we're flushing the old blood of coaches out, and you're going to start to see some new
It'd be
coaches.
good if that happens. I just don't think it will in the NBA, but it'd be nice if that happens.
Now, here's the other question. Like, are we finally done with the dual-role coach GM? Have we seen that only strangles whatever good you can get out of that leader, or is someone still going to take a flyer and give someone that much power?
But the only reason why the people were getting it to begin with was that was the way they were going to attract some of the big-name coaches. They had to give them something else.
Yeah.
It's not because I don't think any owner thought this is a great idea to make this guy a GM and make him a vice president, or make him a president and a coach.
It was the only way to get guys.
But I think it was a recruiting tool to get some of the better coaches, the big-name coaches.
Those old school coaches that we're talking about, they want more control, and that's how you get them on that. But I think it depends on the personnel. Who you're getting is whether that dual role can still exist. But you got to take a chance, or it's a big risk, you know.
Look at the Boston Celtics. I'm not going to claim to be a fan of the Celtics. But
I hate the Celtics.
Yeah, I don't like the Celtics,
principle.
but I respect what has been done there through the decades, right?
Yes.
Danny Ainge is in charge. He hired Brad Stevens. Brad Stevens works for Danny Ainge. Danny Ainge probably gives him all kinds of creative control. You're the coach, be the coach, but I'm in charge of the players, and I'm in charge of how the team works, and that method works.
Yes.
I mean, it worked up until this year.
Well,
it worked.
You got some contract issues out in Boston.
I know,
10
but
games over 500, and they will compete in the playoffs. It works.
The problem with the president or GM coach thing is the objectivity around the players. And that's why I think it's good when it's separate. That's why I'm trying to think of a situation where it actually has worked really well. And I'm trying to think. I just can't
Doc Rivers is the best
Doc Rivers,
example.
but I don't think
It's
that's
the
worked
best
that
example.
well.
But it was but
there
he stuck
needs
with
to
guys
be
too long,
accountability.
too.
That's the biggest thing.
They
There needs to be
won one
accountability
championship
on each
under
level.
that scenario with Doc. That's it, one.
And
then
it's
it fell
good to have
apart.
a little friction between.
Yeah.
You don't want everyone
Absolutely.
saying yes about everything all the time.
Yeah.
All right,
How
so
you and I agree on everything all the time.
this is a bad episode. You guys should hear what Dwayne's saying in my ear. I got to find a new producer for this show. Anyways,
That's the hang-up behind the scenes.
okay, so Fred Hoiberg is actually back in conference. So I don't know, is he Tom Thibideau's shadow? Because Thibideau leaves Chicago, it's Hoiberg. Now Thibideau's exiting Minnesota. They're talking about Hoiberg, even though they got Flip Sanders Jr. as a coach. Out from front office, Hoiberg doesn't want front office. Did Fred Hoiberg show anything or enough to you in Chicago that warrants him being considered for this job? Devo, I'll start with you.
I don't know. I mean, he's a younger coach. That could help, but
How? What? What's his
I haven't
thing?
seen enough from him. That's the thing. I haven't seen enough. He doesn't have enough experience for me to take on this team, because you need someone that could be in that younger vibe that these guys respect, but old enough that knows how to rein them all in.
I think he's an NCAA guy.
I just think he did a horrible job in Chicago.
Agreed.
And I don't see why he would get an opportunity. Maybe he might be a better GM or assistant GM than he is a coach. But I just don't think NBA players responded well to him. There's something about his style I don't like. I didn't even really love him that much at Iowa State, to be honest with you. So, and that's a personal thing because I had some kids who played there. So, and I thought he should have shown them a little bit more love when he was in the NBA, and he hasn't. So I have a little. It's personal. I should maybe keep that to myself. But it's
Too late.
Boy, Fred. Anyone else want to put Fred Hoiberg under the bus quickly before we head to break, or no?
I'm not. The jury's out on the guy, but really.
No, it's in. Chicago happened.
Chicago happened, but he had no talent there. We haven't seen a good example, but there's no.
He
hasn't given us any reason to say this guy's going to be a great NBA head coach. They have to dig deeper. There's got to be a star in the making.
There's got to be.
There's got to be another Brad Stevens, a Nick Nurse.
Thank you.
There has to be something like that.
All right.
Dig deeper.
Still more to come in the fourth quarter. It's time for Keel to take a big shot as we close this thing down. And we got to talk about my boy D Rose with a crazy comment after Thibideau got fired. Man, phrasing, D Rose, phrasing. Watch your phrasing, bro. Phrasing!